What's going on, guys? It's your boy Steven, aka Mr. SC, back again with some updated news on the upcoming Pokemon TCG sets. So Astral Radiance is gonna be coming out at the end of May, which is still like over a month and a half away. But today we are gonna be looking at the potential lineup for the character rares, so stay put. Okay, now, I didn't really realize that there would be a trainer gallery in Astral Radiance, but I came across it, so I thought we have got to cover this. So the set description for Astral Radiance mentions that it contains a special trainer gallery subset of 30 cards, so similar to Brilliant Stars, which will feature artwork of fan favorite trainers in Pokemon. However, with a high number of character rares and character super rares still remaining, even with this second trainer gallery, not all the remaining cards from VMAX Climax will appear in Astral Radiance. New character cards from Battle Region may or may not take this set. Possible candidates are included down below. So if you don't know VMAX Climax, it is a massive Japanese set, absolutely massive list, and it has a ton of character rares, super rares, and we haven't seen all of those cards in English yet. Logically, because after VMAX Climax, we've only gotten Brilliant Stars in the English sets, so there is such a massive list that they can't really keep up with introducing these trainer gallery cards. So this is a list of all the cards that are still not released and that could potentially be featured in the next English set. So we're gonna have a look at the cards, make your picks on which ones you hope are gonna make the Astral Radiance set. There are some absolute beautiful cards in here. I tried to look for a pattern and I tried to figure out which cards could potentially fit the Sinnoh region, because this set again is based on Sinnoh region / Legends Arceus. I couldn't really find a lot of Gen 4 Pokemon, so out the window with that theory. So it's not going to be that connected, or we are just going to see brand new character rares introduced potentially. But without further ado, let's have a look at the list. Number one on the list is the Abomasnow. I'm definitely expecting the Abomasnow to make the cut. Why? It's pretty straightforward. Abomasnow is a Gen 4 Pokemon, and that's the only reason I would think that it would make the cut. The Charizard could make it, because why not introduce a Charizard, huh? Wink wink, Pokemon Company likes to introduce them fluffin' Charizards, so why not do it in another set? So again, we are seeing a buttload of Pokemon not really related to the Sinnoh region or Gen 4 in general. I could see Gardevoir because it gets an evolution in the Gallade Gen 4, but that doesn't make Gardevoir related to Gen 4. But I could see the Gardevoir make it. Then we have a lot of, especially newer Pokemons like Rockruff, Passimian, Phalanx, like a bunch of new Pokemons from like Orbeetle, like so many new Pokemons so far away from Gen 4 basically that it's hard to grasp that they could potentially be in this set. Scentiscorch, Calyrex. I mean, I could definitely see the Pikachus make it, even though they're not really related again. I mean, Pikachu is a fan favorite, so it would make more sense for me, for example, to introduce a Pikachu in this set than, for example, a Gen 6 Orbeetle. But that's just my opinion. Again, a lot of new Pokemon, like the later gens, all new. Galarian Burst, Crobat is Gen 2, so we're not seeing that many Gen 4 related Pokemon. The legendaries of Sword and Shield, the Zamazenta and Zacian, Rayquaza, Eternatus, like not really much Gen 4. So that was the theory when I started covering this, but there isn't really much cards that are related to Gen 4. So it's really difficult to pin down what cards they could be releasing. Then we have a different section here, additional character rares from the Japanese set Battle Legion that might make an appearance. Now, there are two cards in particular that I am most definitely going to be seeing in the Astral Radiance set, which is the character rare for Rear Deer and Cleaver. Like, These cards, I think, are pretty much 99.9% going to be in the set, because why wouldn't they be in? Basically, we have a normal Weirdeer and Cleaver in the set, so it would be only logical that these cards would definitely make it, and they are basically Legends Arceus cards, so it would be very strange if these cards would not be in that subset. Now another one would be Garchomp for me. Garchomp is Gen 4, so another one that would make sense to introduce in this set, and the other ones aren't really related to Gen 4 or Sinnoh. I don't know the Hoot Hoot trainer, so this might be something that I'm missing. Could also be something related to Gen 4. I don't really know the trainer. Hoot Hoot obviously not a Gen 4 Pokemon, but I don't know the trainer that is in the art of the card. So maybe that is Gen 4. I don't know. Leave it in the comments down below. Definitely do leave those comments so we can actually keep the discussion going in there. But like I mentioned, a ton of newer generation Pokemon, like these are gym leaders from the latest Sword and Shield game. Not really the latest anymore, but from Sword and Shield. We see Pierce. These are the guys from the Zamazenta and Zacian story from Sword and Shield. So a lot of Gen 4, I want to say. Not a lot of Gen 4 references, I kind of wanted to say. So judging by this list, it's pretty difficult to pin down 30 relevant Pokemon or cards that will feature in the trainer gallery, guys. So let me know in the comments what you think could be the Pokemon Company's strategy. Are they going to actually introduce completely new cards, which they've not really done ever? Like, they're not going to just make new cards in English that haven't appeared in Japanese. So it's either going to be these, and they're not really going to be related to Gen 4, which would be very strange. Like 20-ish random cards that don't really relate to the set that you're actually producing. Could be a very strange decision. But let's scroll up and let's actually have a look at the list itself of the actual confirmed cards. We see Garchomp. We've already covered the Garchomp, so the Garchomp card, I feel like, is definitely going to be in there. Like, we see this trainer, and I'm not sure, is this Gardenia from Gen 4? I think it's Gardenia from Gen 4. But if I'm not mistaken, this trainer does have a card in here. Let me scroll down real quick and have a look if I can find it. Over here, the Roserade. So definitely, how did I not mention this? Roserade now obviously also a Gen 4 Pokemon, newly introduced in Gen 4, so this one is definitely making the cut. I'm sorry that I didn't mention that earlier, which was a slight mistake by me. Don't slander me in the comments, please. Keep it constructive in the comments. Let's scroll back up even further. See if we can actually find stuff. We see a Starmie card in the set, and we've also seen the Misty Starmie all the way at the bottom. So another card of the Battle Legion Japanese set, which will probably make the cut because there is a regular Starmie in the set. So why not have the Starmie character rare? Makes sense, doesn't it? Now, what else do we have that could potentially like correlate to the cards down below? We've already seen Oranguru in Brilliant Stars, so that is not gonna happen. We see a Hoot Hoot and a Noctowl in the set, so again referencing that card in the bottom there with the Hoot Hoot and the Strange Trainer. We also see a Bronzong in the set. Do you guys remember? Yup, there is a Bronzong. What is the trainer? What is the gym leader from Gen 2? Oh, this sucks, dude. That's bugging me out. Oh, I can't remember the name. But this card makes sense to introduce again. Oh, dude, that's gonna keep bugging me until after I'm done recording the video. I'm definitely gonna look up the name of the Gen 2. Is that gym leader number 5? The steel type gym leader? We divert. Let's have a look at other cards that we might see overlapping with the character rares. Do we spot anything else? Oh, I'm seeing an NK here. Inkay pre-evolve of, you guessed it, Malamar. Malamar is in the subset that hasn't been released yet. So expect this card to make the cut. And this is how you make like connections, and you can kind of try and predict what could make the actual cut, which is very nice to see. Obviously this is not confirmed information, but you could see these cards making sense because you're actually having a look at the regular set. I'm seeing Poochyena and Mightyena in here, and yup, you guessed it, it might not be Gen 4, but there is a Sydney's Mightyena character rare. Expect that to make the cut. Let's go back up. We've already seen the Ariados in Brilliant Stars. Cleaver, we've covered Cleaver. Oop, there's a Rockruff in here. We have seen a Rockruff character rare with the Sword and Shield Professor, Kikwi, or whatever the name was. I'm so bad with names at the moment, so bear with me. So that character rare could and will potentially make the cut. Makes sense, does it not? What else do we see? We might actually be still missing some stuff, so if I'm missing stuff, again, leave it in the comments down below. I'm seeing a Phalanx. We've seen the Phalanx character rare down below, so expect that to be in the set. What else do we have? We don't see any new Pokemons that we haven't seen. Poliwrath. Oh, here's a Malamar. Here's an actual Malamar card, but we already covered the Malamar. Oh, I'm seeing Gallade and Curly and Ralt. So we've already covered the fact and the correlation between Gen 4 and Gallade. That character rare could definitely make the cut. Definitely now that we have seen that those pre-evolved cards are in the set already. Mr. Rhyme. Do we see any other cards that have a character rare or a connection to a character rare? We covered the Starmie. We see a Chandelure, and we definitely saw a Chandelure character rare all the way at the bottom. Yup, expect that to make the cut. So I think that pretty much confirms all the cards from Battle Legion to be an Astral Radiance, which again makes sense because that set was also based in Gen 4 and the Sinnoh region, so those cards will all make the cut in my opinion. I'm not sure how many cards we're at yet. We might make the count after we have revealed or completed the entire set and we have made the connections that we wanted to make. We don't see any new Pokemon that we still haven't covered. Oh, we were over here. Oh, there's an Orbeetle in the set. Okay. We've seen Orbeetle. There's a Kricketune as well. Roserade. We've covered Roserade. Okay, and we've made it to the top. Okay, so I definitely still need to cover the Kricketune and the Roserade, and then I think we are done. Whoa. I think we are done at that point. So let me have a quick look what cards I'm talking about. Where are they? Here's the Kricketune full art and the Orbeetle right next to it. Orbeetle has a second card, which is the Orbeetle VMAX alternate art, so 2 extra additional cards. So let's make the count. So they have estimated that it would be 30 cards, which would make sense, so let's put it to the count. So Abomasnow is 1, Gardevoir's 2, Banette 3, Malamar 4, Rockruff 5, Phalanx 6, Bronzong 7, Kricketune 8, Orbeetle 9, Orbeetle 10. What else? The Pikachu's not really any correlation, so let's not count those. How much was I on now? Because I kind of lost track now. Was it 10? Oh boy. Not good. 10, I think. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that leaves me with 12 open slots. 12 open slots. Okay. So we're kind of expecting like at least a couple trainers in there. Which ones though? Pretty difficult to make a guess on, as we don't really have any correlation but definitely expect some of these to get involved. But we've actually got 18 out of a potential 30 cards that we have a strong case for. A very strong case for. So that's a big chunk of the character rares. The additional 12 could be like whatever. Like these could be there could be a lot of cards in there. Like 12 additional cards, that's still a lot. If we include the Pikachus, that leaves 10 cards remaining. Probably would they introduce a black card? Black gold card? Not sure. If they introduce 2 black/gold cards, which ones would it be? Again, I don't know. If they would include the regular Pikachus, it would make sense for the Pikachu to get involved. But the other one, which would be the other one? Would it be Mew or Rayquaza? Not sure. So we have about 10-ish character rare cards that we still have to figure out that will be in the set. Maybe I missed something, so leave that in the comments down below so we can definitely make a follow-up video if that is required, because I missed a gaping correlation between the set and the character rares that I did not name. So we're gonna wrap it up. Leave a comment down below what you think I missed potentially, what character rares you want to see in the set that I potentially did not name because there wasn't really a connection. Leave your thoughts down below. I'm gonna get the fluff out of here, so I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.